the shower gel. Keep up with the shower gel. Keep up with the shower gel. Keep up with the shower gel. There was an old man and he told his wife to keep up with the shower gel. Screamed at her for most of her life to keep up with the shower gel. And then his daughter came in from the prom and she didn't know what to do. He said, your mother's always counted on her shower gel. Now it's time that you do too. So now they're all happy and they're feeling alright because they keep up with the shower gel. They're singing every morning and they're laughing all night because they keep up with the shower gel. Said they keep up with the shower gel. Said they keep up with the shower gel. Yeah! 1, 2, 3, H. Navel Oranges have a certain appeal for my rabbit, for my rabbit. Navel Oranges have a certain appeal for my rabbit, for my rabbit. My rabbit has a certain appeal for my beans. My squash is getting bigger and you know what that means. Industrial cheese has a certain taste for my rooster, for my rooster. Industrial cheese has a certain taste for my rooster, for my rooster. My rooster likes to write a lot of letters to sheep. They gather all together and you won't hear a peep. And microscopic ants have a bad attitude with my sister, with my sister. Microscopic ants have a bad attitude toward my sister, toward my sister. My sister makes a fuss when she hears what they've done. My squash is still growing cause it's out in the sun. And Navel Oranges hold a certain respect for my rabbit, for my rabbit.
Your head's like an egg, it's all squishy inside. It's hard coming up just like a surfer in low tide. Your head's like an egg, and so is your pride. Your mama's a hoe, and your daddy's a ray. They got all the compassion of a yellow and green water snake. I gave you a piece, and you want the whole cake. Your feet's like a rug, they got hair at the tip. You got bluish brown crusty stuff growing out of your lips. I could see the show if you take a big sip. Your hair's like an egg, it's all stanky inside. It's a flying-fisted horse to jump on and come for a ride. Your head's like an egg, it ain't sunny inside, it's sunny side up.
$5 I gotta go home and feed my yeller cat. I gotta wash out my thigh-high socks and clean off my favorite hat. It's been really fun, but I gotta run as soon as I finish this beer. If I didn't have anywhere else to go, I'd probably just sit right here. 5:04, I'm hitting the door. I gotta go beat my rug. I gotta bake a pie for my neighbor's son and give her mama a hug. I gotta pick up my prescription cup. I hate to leave my dear. If I didn't have all these errands to run, I'd probably just sit right here. 5:08, it's sure getting late. I hate to dance and run, but I gotta go cut my dog's toenails and clean the possum off of my gun. I gotta vacuum my car and clean off my bar and work on my old John Deere. If I didn't have to do all of the stuff, I'd probably just sit right here.
That's right.
I'd probably just stay right here. Well, I'd most likely sit right here, right here.
be all greasy 'cause I'll easily eat a weasel.
Chewing gum remains a mystery to the mind and the taste. Chewing gum is awful gooey when it sticks to your face. The recipe must have been taught. I wonder who came up with the thought, and just how many packs that we've bought of their chewing gum just keeps you guessing all the flavors and kinds. Chewing gum, a wonder that continues baffling our minds. It's trippy how they manage to hide all of those flavor crystals inside. I'll keep on chewing all through the ride on my chewing gum. Chewing gum. A dream, my name was Mr. Franklin. I taught the kids about drug abuse and gave them all a spanking. Oh, Mr. F, my blister F, your apples turn tomatoes. Your tuning fork won't get you far when you speak with all the craters. Last night I woke, I was asleep, I saw a ghastly figure. It pointed to my little toe and it grew 6 times bigger. Oh, Mr. F, it's you again. Why must you keep persisting? If you weren't such a Betty Boop, you'd know what you were missing. Mr. Franklin, oh, now what have you done? You must be on a different plane, you'll never be much fun. At noon I woke up from my sleep, I wondered how it happened. I looked and saw 3 silver hairs positioned on a napkin. Whoa, Mr. F, my blister F, you always keep me guessing. I'll never take your only cup, so you just count your blessings. One night I dreamed I had a dream, my name was Mr. Franklin. I taught the kids about drug abuse and gave them all a spanking. Good morning, it's time for hotcakes. Waffles, bacon, sausage, eggs that look like heads. Smack your clock and grab your shoes and crawl out of bed. Make your way into the shower. Wash your hair and scrub your feet and dry your knees. Look up to the sun and you begin to sneeze. It's just another weekend. Time for work and play and leaping off of your deep end. The world is big and hairy. The way you raise your cattle for your meat and your dairy, and
Get dressed now and find your toothbrush. Making out your schedule with your friends and pets. Digesting your breakfast, having slight regrets. It's time now for lunch and coffee. Going to appointments you forgot to brush. No time for the circus cause you're in such a rush. It's just another weekend. Going to the parties, hanging out with your wild friends. The night is getting closer. Coming home for supper with your pickles that are kosher and your head cheese.
His name was Clavius. Clavius Monspacenberry.
Well, sinus congestion is not a pleasant thing. It stopples up your nostrils and it makes it hard to sing. Your temples start a-pounding and your ears will start to ring. Therefore, sinus congestion is not a pleasant thing. Well, the first time that I went through this, I was just 3 years old. I played out in the rain and I got an awful cold. I should have wore my mittens and my boots like I was told, but I didn't, and my head filled up with more than it could hold. Well, it ran out of my nose and it dried all on my face. It ran back down my throat and it left a funny taste. I cough up lots of phlegm and I spit it in a vase. And I pick out hardened chunks and I flick them any place. Well, now that I'm older, see, I get them all the time. I'd be so filthy rich if for each I had a dime. The stuff I spit up looks so gross, it ought to be a crime. And I hawk and cough and sneeze and produce a lot of slime.
Little breadsticks made for your enjoyment. Little breadsticks made for your enjoyment. Frozen breadsticks made for your enjoyment. Garlic breadsticks, you must take your own turn. With little breadsticks, Crazy Poinky makes a huge appearance. Fuzzy Poinky makes a great big appearance. Yeah, he'll pounce on something and make it look like an accident. He'll jump the curb and you'll never know where he Mother, may I please have some more fish sticks on the side with all those little breadsticks.
Frederick the Ferret was running from the law. Ran over a barber and claimed he never saw. The roads were too slippery, the ice began to thaw. When old Frederick the Ferret was running from the law. He grew up in Brooklyn, he was a troubled teen. But old Frederick the Ferret was never really mean. He hung out in pool halls, beat all you've ever seen. One night Frederick the Ferret started a big scene. Now Marlin the muskrat came up to him and said, I'll trade you some tissue for a loaf of bread. But Freddy took his pool stick and busted up his head. Then he jumped out the window and Marlin's left for dead. Now Freddy's in trouble, he's always on the run. He should have took the Kleenex and parted with a bun. And if they ever catch him, he won't be having fun, 'cause old Freddy is facing 2 counts of murder, 1. Now Freddy's on death row, waiting there to die, with the families of the muskrat and the barber standing by. He ordered his last meal of beer and key lime pie. Now Frederick the Ferret is on his way to fry.
It's Ferret walking.
They strapped him in the chair, and unto him they said, your life is almost over. Then they flipped the switch to red. His eyeballs left his sockets and smoke came from his head. Now Frederick the Ferret has been pronounced dead. Hey there, hi now, hello fancy, have I seen your face before? Last year at the company picnic, you were rolling on the floor. I know you might not remember, honey, I wouldn't tell you if it weren't true. You see, you borrowed $20 off me, and you gave me an IOU. Yeah, so if you don't care, could you empty out your pockets? If you ain't got it all, 10 or 15 will do. Oh yeah, see I'm running kinda broke, and I need me some smoke, or maybe a beer or two. So I'm here to collect on the $20 IOU. I can't say no to a pretty face, at least I ain't so far. With all those little winks you were throwing me, baby, I probably would have bought you the bar. But every old dog's gonna have his day. I'm a good one, and I'll have me too. So you can start off my first good day and repay me for that I owe you. Yeah, so if you don't care, could you empty out your pockets? With interest attached, but now it's almost 42. Oh yeah, you say as long as you owe me, I'll never be broke. But baby, that just won't do. So I'm here to collect on the $20 I owe you. Oh yeah, you said I'm here to collect on the $20 I owe you. My cousin Reese told me just how to get along with all the worldly creatures, the beauty and the strong. They came up to my courtyard, I offered them a bite, and later they decided to stay with me all night. Maybe I might be wrong, but I think I smell good. I smell good, 'cause if I didn't smell good, I probably would have left sooner. I moved into a building I didn't know a one, but all my neighbors wanted to volunteer some fun. They came to my apartment, they brought a couple drinks. I don't know why they offered, but this is what I think. You know, I might be wrong, but I think I smell good. I smell good, 'cause if I didn't smell good, they probably would have left sooner. I think I smell good. I smell good, 'cause if I didn't smell good, they're probably all around screaming. Smell good, smell good, smell good, smell good. I went out with my girlfriend, I took her to a show. I told her she was pretty, she said, oh yeah, I know. I took her out to dinner, I ordered her a steak, and that was when she asked me for another date. You know, by this time my mama's convinced, and I'm pretty damn sure I smell good. I smell good, 'cause if I didn't smell good, she'd probably kick me to the curb now. You know, I hope I ain't wrong when I think I smell good. I smell good, 'cause if I started a stinking, the song would probably just end now. 1 tomato, 2 tomato, 3. The water hits your shoulders, you know how good it feels. The army keeps it crawling, searching for their meals. But I just keep thinking about the shower gel, the glory of its uses, the fragrance of the smell. But if I had any sense at all, I would be riding my tractor down a tree, watching the ducks look up at me, picking up salmon, eating bugs, giving my dog a million hugs, shaking my eggs to see if they're done, scramble and fry them on the sun. My face, it needs a shaving, the soap is always free, the barber is an ostrich, as you can plainly see. The cups are always dirty from living in the hall. I jump up on my Harley and drive it through a wall. But if I had any brains at all, I would be skipping through flowers, leaving notes for the sheeps and cows and goats. Call my cousin on the phone, spreading snow throughout my home. Going out to it, everyone, spray a little pepper on the sun. People say I'm crazy, my mama says it too. Or maybe I'm just hunting for something else to do. I build my dog a birdhouse, I call and order more. I take all of my lyrics and spread them on the floor. But if I had just one lick of sense, I would be batting like a sheepman, croaking like a frog, barking like a cow and mooing like a dog, acting like an idiot all day long, writing more retarded songs, making weird noises, having fun, spit a couple toenails on the sun. Yeah, spit a couple toenails on the sun. Riding down the road, passing lots of cars, Sticking with the program, chasing all the stars. See how high they hear all of your demands. Working on the freeway, money changing hands. See how they run. Watching late night news, see the latest wars. Asking all you have, then they're taking more. Now what are we to do? Just trying to survive. And through all the turbulence, they are still alive. See how they run.
$1 billion budget plan that contains, among other things, a big increase in Pentagon spending, cuts in social programs, including Medicare, and tax cuts would be made permanent.
And stressing those were just projections, that there is no timeline.
There will be no timetables. And the reason why is because we don't want to send mixed signals to an enemy or to a struggling democracy or to our troops.
Everywhere you turn, they're creating crime. And if you're not a millionaire, your word's not worth a dime. Now when will they just learn where we're going wrong? And if they do not understand, we won't be here for long. See how they run. See how they run. See how they
We are now embedded with the 1-5 Cavalry on the city's first joint security station. This is the new war plan. U.S. and Iraqi forces not only go out from here on patrol during the day, but then return and live together on the same base at night. It is very dangerous. They never leave the battlefield. Earlier today, 4 American patrols were hit by roadside bombs in this area, and throughout the night we've been hearing machine gun fire.
Green onions have a natural effect on the weather, on the weather. Green onions have a natural effect on the weather, on the weather. The weather has a natural effect on my crop. My rabbit keeps a-eating, but he knows when to stop. American plastics have a major concern for my children, for my children. American plastics have a major concern for my children, for my children. My children like to play outside until dark. My rooster still lives in the kangaroo park. And city water doesn't taste very good during breakfast, during breakfast. City water doesn't taste very good during breakfast, during breakfast. Well, breakfast is a time when we all make amends. My rabbit and my rooster and my squash will attend. And green onions leave a lingering taste after breakfast, after breakfast. Crazy.
gone, and then who knows? Who will share your highs? Who will share your lows? Who will share your highs? Who will share your lows? Everything is lost deep in your soul. Love is far away and you don't know. You wanna realize you're growing old. Someday she'll be gone, and then who knows? Who will share your highs? Who will share your lows? Who will share your highs? Who will share your lows? Today's a blue day, tears in the sky. Even my guitar's sad. Struck at your chord, your feelings could change. We'll rearrange your smile. Loneliness no longer lives inside of you. Feel a cloud of love come over you. What could be more precious than to be? And being's not so very hard to be. Who will share your highs? Who will share your lows? Who will share your highs? Who will share your lows? Who will share your highs? Who will share your lows? Who will share your highs? Who will share your lows? Sunshine, 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 sunshine.
It's on a fresh field with fresh sheep. and fly them all over the field, in which case I'm going to quietly lay down on the floor and die.
Still unsponsored, although I was speaking to James Fortunately for you, yes I am. That's my hair. You put them in on the skin.
Let me clean everything up. I'm gonna clean all of it. We're never gonna fight again? Deal or no deal?
Today, tornado survivors in Central Florida began asking, should they have had better warning? NOAA's National Weather Service records show early Friday morning, it broadcast emergency alerts like this. 16, 11.
Beef brisket, slice pork, pulled pork.
In the Jeopardy round.
Lie down. Good dog.
In the 8 losses, 88.5 points, and opponents are averaging just under 105 points. So it really is, Stephanie, about that
Boy gets shot on the way to a Cubs tryout.
Put on paper, graphite's lubricant properties reduce this force that resists relative motion. But we have happy little boy, both of them ready to play. No vicious over there.
The three of you should stay married. I come in with no preconception whatsoever. Three? I know this. It boils down to this. Once you're here, once you're focused, you can't turn the clock back. We have this meeting. You're on notice. You're going to make a choice in your life.
You should start making him time to get out. He doesn't. You just sit there. I have to get him out and say, look, you know, you've been there long enough. Come on, get out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Very nice.
Well, I mean, it's understandable. You see a guy with a big one like this, you go, hey, that won't happen. I never felt better.
So, Scott, I understand you're looking to talk to me. Okay, so first thing I want to know is what are you doing over there cussing and yelling and abusing the women on my staff?
I didn't abuse anybody on your staff.
You've been cussing and yelling. I've been